Hello, everyone. I has returned from the Comic Con. Now, before we get into the haul and everything about what autographs I got, little advisor, I didn't get a whole lot, but I also did not get any footage, and there's a reason. It's not because I forgot. I didn't forget, but they did not. Well, they would not allow any footage unless it was permitted. Um, and just about everybody besides the newscaster people, we were not allowed to, record any videos, take photos without permission from the guests. So, yeah, that's unfortunately the dilemma I was dealt with, but I came out with some good stuff. So, with that being said, um, so the Comic Con went well. We left around, I want to say 6 Friday night. Um, barely got any sleep because I was pretty excited for the Comic Con. So that night passes. Um, I got prepped and just a little precursor. Well, not precursor, but this was the gear that I had, and my I call my character Masquerade, and if you can see on the loop here, or around the belt loop, you see both the masks that I have around my belt loop. But one of my friends calls it Wolver Ghost, which I might have to go with that. But shout out to Donnell for that idea. So yeah, we got had that going on. You know, now if you come across looking like a crossover My Hero Academia and Crossbones from Civil War. But moving on from that, so I was able to get the autographs of three three Hall of Famers. Um, and here they are right here. You got Ron Simmons, Scott Steiner, and Lex Luger. Now, Simmons was very engaging, according to my dad. He seemed to really enjoy being there, according to what my dad said, because he himself got an autograph. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, he actually got himself a picture of he got a picture and an autograph of Ron Simmons, which goes to show how much the old school wrestling means to him. And I'm sorry about this glare here. I'm trying to figure out a way of the. That's what there you just see my left hand the entire time. But moving on from that, Steve Blum, Steve Bloom, however you pronounce his last name, William Shatner, Christopher Lloyd, and Shannon Moore. They were all there as well. I wasn't able to get their signatures because, well, Lloyd, Moore's, and Shatner's lines were impossible to get in, and they were extended to the max. But and now Steve Blum, I was gonna get his, but he had a Q&A session around noon ish, so I wasn't able to get his signature, unfortunately. So yeah, that I wish I could have, but there's always time for the next one. But aside from the autographs, um, I do have the things that they signed and all that. So if you'll excuse me, I will retrieve my goods and fade. All right, I has returned now. Ooh, dang. Okay, so starting off, well, you already saw. We're starting with the AEW World Championship. It's a replica, not the real deal, but it's pretty good. It's definitely got the indents of the logo you can see there, and yeah, it's small, but hey, what can you do? Now, I'm pretty sure all you hardcore belt collectors, like the real big ones, um, I bet you're gonna get not. I bet you're not gonna get much of a kick out of that. But moving on, this isn't really surprising, is it? Yeah, I did get myself um, another blade to add to my collection. It's the Demon Slayer one. I seem to have a common thing with finding a lot of Demon Slayer blades. But I did get this little thing, so now I have to tie a string around it for the next time I go, and have it wobble around all over the place. But yeah, this is it's a very nice blade. It's wooden. I can show you. And I was actually rather surprised at how small it kind of was. I was expecting it to be like the last year, the Golden Hilton one. Yeah, yeah, it's wood. So, but it's very light and quite sturdy too. So I could, just if I wanted to, I could, make some skits with this if I wanted to. So, got that going on. And to add on to the weaponry list, I was able to get myself 3 of these kunais here. Now I'm pretty sure Gage would have a field day with this. They are rubber. They're not metal tipped or anything. They did have like metal swords there. I didn't get any because 1, they were $50, and 2, when am I gonna use it? I mean, sure, I like have it displayed on like a wall or like a little those samurai stand things. Someone knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got 3 of these, and got the championship, got the belt, or the championship, and the sword here. Moving on, as it just fell. Stay up. Moving on to the figure side of things, I got myself another Black Panther because, Black Panther is one of my favorites. And, come on, focus. Come on, focus. Focus, please. Oh, Lord. Alright. Well, that's probably the best I can get there. But, yeah, it's a good figure. It's definitely got, you can see there's, if you're able to, there's some detailing on the back of the legs. It's a dark gray, so the camera won't be able to pick that up, unfortunately. How close? Yeah, you can't really tell, but it's there. I promise. Now, moving on to another one of my favorites that I don't talk about much, unfortunately, is this guy, Daredevil. He comes up with 2 of the batons here. Now, all the figures' articulations, they're just standard Lego. He also has some detailing on the back. You can see that a lot better. But, yeah, it's a cool figure. Got some arm decal all the way around the back. The helmet's a nice touch. So, yeah, it's a good figure. And now moving on to, I think, what might be... Okay, so, the wrestler's good, the figure is not. It's this guy, Rhino. Now, don't get me wrong, this figure, not gonna lie, it's a good figure. He does come with the one after SmackDown Championship belt, so I'm gonna get Heath Slater eventually. But let me get this off first. So, if you look at the figure, so the legs and arms are proportionate. The waist down is also, I guess, is somewhat proportionate. Or maybe it's just the legs, I don't know. But the torso has definitely seen better. Because it looks like just like a standard grappler's, torso. Almost like a Chad Gable sort of thing. I mean, if you look at Rhino, he's a big boy, so this doesn't really match his body type, unless they were going for like an old school look, which I can kind of see. But yeah, that's not even close to current day Rhino. But again, the figure's good. Well, I mean, the wrestler's good. The figure, however, definitely could be better. So, yeah, can't win them all, I guess. And now on to the signatures of the people that I got. Now, again, as I said earlier, I didn't get a whole lot because the lines were a little long, and some of the people that were there, I just really didn't know much about, so got that going on. But speaking of the, oh yeah, I almost forgot. I did get oh Lord, I did get myself a Black Panther necklace. It fits well, but it's a little cheap because, well, yeah, that happened. But I can still tie it around, so it isn't a total loss. I'm still gonna wear this thing eventually. It costs like what, $10. And now on to this. Now, let me tell you, the mask, sure, it's bent in, but it's rubber. But I can't tell you the smell this thing emanates. Because, here, let me put it on for you real quick. Okay, now I'm not sure if you can hear me in this thing. And if you do, it's going to be muffled. But wearing this thing, it's all just paint. It's like I got paint stuck in the mask. I mean, I can still see and everything, but it's just, when I'm wearing it, it just, Lord, I can't describe that smell other than it just smells like straight up paint. But yeah, I'm definitely going to give this thing a little scrub down just to get rid of that smell, because that is atrocious. But now, we go to the signatures. Starting off with two WCW greats. We got this guy, Scott Steiner. Of course, I got the Hall of Fame one, because why wouldn't I? You can see the signature there. Now, let me tell you about the lines for the wrestlers. Luger, well, Simmons was fine for the moment. Steiner and Luger, however, hardly anybody, which is sad. Now, I get Scott Steiner was a bit of a jerk outside the ring, but I can definitely tell he cleaned up his act for sure. But Luger, now this is when he just won the title in this photo. You see all the sweat dripping off this man, and of course you got the total package, if you will. Yeah, you got that going on. Now, if you recall from the recent photos of him, he has definitely seen better days, but you know, you can't win them all. But he still looks great for his age. And now on the last, but certainly not the least, you got Ron Simmons here. Now I'm not sure you're able to see, but there's definitely the signing there. And yeah, I got the ones that had the Hall of Fame on it, because I had to, because they're Hall of Famers for sure. So, with that being said, oh yeah, I almost forgot. So, CKW was in Sherwood on Saturday, and this is how close to the ring I was. Right there. Yeah. And, for the first time ever, to a wrestling event, I saw a title change hands. Now, I don't have the footage because I was caught up in the moment, but I bet they didn't allow any recording over there anyway. But, so the wrestlers, I'll put up the photos here. We had Alpha, the current champion, and we had AJ, the future, over here, or future, if you want to call him that. And of course, he had his congregation boys. That was the team name. So future, with a little lie, cheating, and stealing, used the belt as a weapon. He uses what I call the future drop. And got rid of the corrupt ref, and everybody's favorite referee Joey came in and got the 1, 2, 3, and your new CKW champion, Future. And yeah, that was quite a special moment. And of course, shout out to the CKW boys. They put everything in the ring. Especially Austin Ray and KT. Those two boys, boy, they got some talent in them. And of course, DJ Brown as well. Shout out to him. Just shout out to CKW in general for just being awesome. Sure, it's a small independent company, but hey, they got talent. That's for sure. So, I do believe that is everything. So, yeah, that pretty much covers the Comic-Con. So, I think that's pretty much going to do it. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you guys liked it, you already know the drill. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that little bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload videos. And leave a comment down what other videos I should do, other than, Comic-Con hauls. It should be, like figure reviews like I did with Rhino, the Daredevil and Black Panther Lego figures, or it could just be any figure in general that I may have. But, yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys for the next one. Bye-bye.